Hey guys, Natasha with a Day with Ethel vlog. All right, so in my Facebook feed and then when I go to search for stuff, this book always kept popping up, and this book I kind of gravitated toward it because I see a man with a little girl on his shoulders. And I usually not a cover person. Covers don't I'm a blurb. I love to read blurbs. And as I was reading this book, I clicked on it. I'm like, I gotta see what this book is because I've heard of this author, but I've never read anything from this author. So I bought the book. Then I devoured the book. Like literally, my husband woke up at one time. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning. He was like, why are you crying? And I had to explain to them, this story, All My Life by Prescott is one of those stories that's like, holy crap, what did I just read? Because it's something that reminded me of the man that I'm sharing a bed with right now, my husband. My husband was a single father when I met him. So I kind of understand like the dad's always putting their children first because he did. He was a wonderful father to the older girls and now our children. And I understood Garrett and I understood Mia, his daughter. I understood what she was doing. She was trying to find her dad happiness. Mia she's off to college. Her dad is 34 years old. She's like, Dad, I need you to go do something fun and go, don't be single while I'm gone away to college. And so she does. But the thing is it also captivated other people in their lives that kind of came into their life. But Devlin's always been there. Devlin has owned the Biscuit Girl for years. But Devlin and Garrett have been best friends since they were in preschool. And yes, he's a little bit older, not much. But those two kind of been connected and they always had each other's back. And Devlin's been there for Mia and Garrett when Mia needed a woman's touch. Someone to help with her buns because she was doing a play or her dance recitals, and then someone there to help with the cooking because we all know Garrett cannot cook. You read it and you'll understand. And so every morning they go to the Biscuit Girl and have their breakfast at the cafe, which is not that far from his hardware store that he owns. And everyone in town, when they were in high school, kind of shunned Garrett because he got a girl pregnant when they were in high school, and that was small community, and it's kind of like, oh my gosh, don't touch them because you may catch that. And Devlin never took that. Devlin said, this is my best friend. I'm going to be there for him. And so she broke the stereotype down and still was Garrett and Sheena's friend throughout the pregnancy. Then Sheena leaves when she has the child and leaves this beautiful little girl in her father's arms. And so 18 years later, Devlin is still kind of patiently waiting for Garrett to see that she's in love with him. And it takes something for Garrett to finally notice that Devlin's been there for him for everything and been Mia's, mom through it all. And the past comes back. And when the past comes back, it's really hard for everyone to accept it. And it takes Mia some time to finally see that the past is not always something you want in your life. It's what you have right in front of you that is beautiful and it's well worth the wait. And as Devlin and Garrett Devlin is so patient that at times I wanted to just smack Garrett upside the head and say, you are missing out on this beautiful person. But then he does get it, and it just takes him a little bit of time. So I am so glad that I kind of just followed down the rabbit hole and found this book and fell in love with this book, that it's just one of those stories that made my heart feel warm again. And then it made me just appreciate my husband just a little bit more because he had custody of his daughters when we first started dating, and his girls were his life, and they still are today, 20 years later. And so I guess I'm paying homage to all those single dads out there that really are the work of amazing men that, raise little girls to these beautiful women. And I can attest because I know exactly what these girls are like. And so Garrett, Mia, and Devlin, beautiful story. Prescott Lane, you are now on my very favorite to be read list. So guys, it's in the links. Go get the damn book. It's well worth it.